Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Ramadan is one of those times when we get to appreciate the women in our lives. Our mothers and sisters are always on their toes trying to ensure that our iftar and suhoor meals are prepared on time while still trying to catch up on their spiritual activities. I'm Jamila. Welcome to Jamila's Diary. Interestingly, one of such strong women will be joining me in the kitchen today. She called me up to say she'll be coming with a goodie box filled with some of her favorite ingredients. She was once here with me. Can't wait to find out what's going to be in it.
Assalamualaikum. Salam. How
nice
are
to
you?
have you here. Fine, thank you.
No.
This is all for me.
Jamila.
All right, let's find out what's in the box.
Yes.
So,
Basmati rice.
we've got some basmati rice, some carrots. Wow. Some bell peppers.
You know I love my peppers, like the different variety of colors.
And we've got yellow here.
I have red, yellow, so
yeah, the more the merrier.
yes.
Oh, okay. And some onions.
Yes. I can't cook without onions. I think the only thing I don't add onions to is my tea. Yes.
That's so funny. Okay, and some tomatoes.
Yes, fresh
All
tomatoes.
right. Thank you so much.
So what are you going to cook with this?
Let me think about it. Okay, I've got an idea. I think I'm gonna make Dantsurku in veggie sauce with basmati.
What is Dantsurku?
Dantsurku are actually fish balls, so they are locally made fish balls,
Okay.
and they're made from fish, fresh fish, which is boiled and flaked, and then they're formed into balls, so you can season them however way you want them, and then formed into balls, dipped in eggs, and fry them.
And eggs too.
Yeah, and eggs too. People just often wonder how the locals come up with such delicious recipes, but I tell you, it's so great. When you see them on the street, they don't look as appealing, but when I twisted them up, it really looks amazing. So I'm gonna have that today. So we're gonna do that for iftar,
wait, Jamila. I can't wait to have Dantsurku, right?
Yeah, Dantsurku in veggie sauce with basmati. All right, so I'm just gonna add my basmati rice to my boiling water. And the great thing about basmati is it doesn't take time to cook. So when you're pressed for time, it's one of those things that you want to get to really quickly.
So what are we making next?
Next we'll be making our Dantsurku balls. So what I will need for you to do now is to help me chop up some of the onions. So not all of them, because I'll still be using the rest in the sauce. So
how do you want them?
I just want them really small so that they can go into the mix nicely. So I've got my boiled flaked fish here, and I've removed the bone, so you can remove as much as you can. So the next thing I'm going to add to this, I'll be adding some of my peppers to my fish.
So Jamila, is this okay?
Yeah, this is good. It's fine. So you can add some of the peppers. Good. And then so add our onions now. You can pick that up.
I'm happy. Okay.
One crushed Maggie cube.
Yes,
so
I'm adding Maggie.
Add the star of the day. This is going to bring the flavors all together.
Okay.
Dantsurku balls are they are really tasty. Like, I was really surprised the first time I tried it out myself, and I was blown away. It's really feeling even on their own without food. I was just amazed at the flavors, the burst of flavors. It was great. So next thing we're going to do is to bring this all up together. So you want to help me mash it, or let me just go ahead and do the dirty work and let my guests watch.
I don't mind getting my hands dirty.
So
I was actually looking forward to
don't worry, we're gonna form them into balls. So it's a fun activity that you can do with your kids.
Okay. Yes.
Make balls out of them. They'll have fun. Like, yay, I'm helping out in the kitchen. So
are we adding the egg in the fish?
No, we're not. We're just gonna form them into balls and then dip them in the eggs. So you just want to scoop spoonfuls.
Oh my God.
And then form balls. which we're going to dip inside the egg. And
when
then,
do I get to do that?
Okay, so let's do this together.
Yes, I'm happy. Jamila, my hands are quite big. Definitely my own balls are going to be bigger. Do I have to scoop it with? Okay, Jamila.
Not necessarily. You can just for demonstration. Okay.
So I form balls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just form tight. So
These are pretty balls.
Yeah, it's really nice. So you want to make them tight. So we're almost done with forming our balls. When we come back, we'll be frying them and
we'll be frying them in our veggie sauce.
Okay, great. We're making our fish balls, dipping them in the eggs, and throwing them into hot oil. Could you get me a fork, Asma?
Okay, yes, sure.
Let's check on them and see how they're doing. Good.
Okay, I have to turn it up.
Okay, I think my basmati is cooked already, so I'm just going to turn down the heat. And our Dantsurku is on the way, so soon we'll be making our veggie sauce. Okay, so now I'm going to make my veggie sauce. So to some oil, I already have some oil in the pan and it's heated up. I'm going to start by stir frying my ginger and garlic. So, Asma, what do you think about my Dantsurku balls?
It's really, really lovely.
Yes.
The flavor that's coming out, and I'm sure it's gonna taste just perfect.
So my onions are just about cooked. I don't want them to break inside my sauce.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna add my peppers now. And then my carrots. So help me with the green beans.
Okay.
Green beans, Nico. Okay. Okay. Gonna help me out with the Maggi.
Yeah, I'm doing the Maggi again.
All right, so just crumble that in. Okay. So now I'm going to add my tomatoes.
Okay. I love that.
It looks lovely already, right?
Yes.
And look at the colors, they just pop.
I'm salivating, Jamila.
All right, so I just added my yellow peppers, and then I'm gonna add my fish balls, and I'll just leave this to sit for about 2 minutes, just so that the juices from the tomatoes can come out and get into my fish balls. So, yeah. Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna add my fish balls.
I can't wait to have this, Jamila.
I can't wait to. When we come back, I and Asma will be having some of this. You can see I and Asma are seriously enjoying ourselves. It was such a great time having her here. Just like Allah Hari for watching. Do hurry up and go and make your own version at home. Don't forget to join me tomorrow, inshallah, for another interesting episode of Jamila's Diary. Remember to follow us on our social media pages at Maggie_Nigeria on Instagram and at Maggie Nigeria on Facebook. Assalamu alaikum.